Welcome back to Vaguely Adults on this special episode that we just decided to do 10 seconds ago.
Also,
And-
I don't know if it's my internet or yours, but you're frozen on my screen.
Right now?
Yeah.
Oh no. I think it's because I started recording.
It's just you doing this.
At least it's a very me thing. Alright, we're gonna...
Let me see if I can screenshot this. It unfroze. Okay.
Oh,
You're good.
yay. There's a plane.
I can't hear it. It's fine. You have headphones in.
Yeah, but I can hear it.
Oh.
It just bothers me. Which also, the JetBlue flyover New York City thing also bothered me, but whatever.
That was gross. That was just flat out
It
gross
was-
and disrespectful. And of course they would fly over the minority boroughs. Get out of my face.
Yeah. Also, why are you just wasting fuel and polluting the air for? Anyway,
But
so
only over the minority boroughs. Don't forget, because Long Island and Staten Island didn't get it, and that's all predominantly not minorities. So.
Anyway, in this really special episode, we were deciding to talk about why we're doing this after I went down memory lane last night and I was watching and reading old journal posts basically, and the passion that I really had for this, and I was like, there's so many instances on which I literally was like, yo, I feel like this could be something. I have a really good feeling about it. We just need to settle down and figure out what we're doing. And a lot of it was
I need to settle down. Suddenly I feel like I'm in an enclosed space.
I meant more I would go on and be like, yeah, so I just bought this camera and I have so much to learn about it, and it's just funny to go back 2 years and see where I was at and the passion that I still have for this, even if this doesn't go anywhere, to have this for us for the next couple of years, looking back on it or whatever. Hopefully we make it to the next couple of years,
We will. Struggling, so we're taking archery, we're doing knife throw, and we'll survive the apocalypse. It's fine. We'll be okay.
Hunger Games who?
But yeah, it is. I think it's really nice that we're just gonna have this for ourselves. I was saying earlier, we, even if down the line for whatever reason we stop talking or aren't friends anymore, this is
Which won't happen.
Which won't happen. You'll be at my wedding. It'll be a time.
I'll be officiating. Hello, minister over here, legally.
You can administer all 3 of my weddings. It'll be a hoot and a half. But yeah, it'll just, the fact that even if we aren't friends, this moment of our friendship, this time is captured. It's permanent. We all know time is not real, but in the future, looking back on this, it'll be nice. I'll be able to rewatch this and be like, wow, this is where I was at in that point in my life. Whether I'm in the same spot or in a completely different place. Same for you. You'll be out being a famous director, and I'll be watching these YouTube videos. I knew her. This is my proof.
Please, you're gonna be there on set. I need a stylist. I need people to be in good glasses if they need to see things, But yeah, I think it's so dumb, but at the same time, I'm just after taking my film courses and whatever that last semester, I really wish I did it earlier, because as soon as I started taking those classes and I was in that comm video production class, I feel you even saw the rapid way that I fell in love with wanting to make things, even though it was gonna be really crappy, that whole rendition of SpongeBob, the first episode that we did as a live action remake. Maybe if I find it, I'll link it below. But it was just I shot, edited, and basically directed the whole thing. Yeah. And I mean, I had a co-director. Patrick really did help with he had all the gear and all that stuff. But it was just doing that. Who knew that a SpongeBob episode live action remake would ignite this passion to want to create and do things,
Yeah.
It just, yeah, what a weird time. 2 years later, I'm talking about it, even though I haven't I have gotten a lot further when I was just in that class. But retrospectively, it's interesting.
Dude, honestly, I feel like most people can remember when they fall in love with something, and a lot of the times it's like something dumb, like a live action SpongeBob episode. Uh, when I knew I liked acting in the 7th grade, I put on a Thanksgiving play. I was in the Thanksgiving play in the 7th grade. It was like it was a really weird play, but like that's when I was like I really like acting, and like I have done nothing for that passion, but
No. We're friends with actors, you know.
yeah, true. And
So
I work with a lot of actors. Like my job is full of like creatives. It's wild, and it just makes me think like there has to be a reason that I was pulled to that job, and I'm literally surrounded by creatives. Like every person that I not every person, but like 3 and 4 of the people that I work with are either actors or singers or screenwriters or PAs or directors or like producers or comedians and like or singers, and I'm just like it has to be a sign that I have to pursue what I like. I'm just too much of a chicken to do it, but like 7th grade, that Thanksgiving play, it was like the weirdest thing I'd ever done, and I got judged for it by my friends. um, it was weird. Like one of my this guy that I'd known since like 1st grade played a turkey, and I played the pig that was in love with him. And when I tell you it was a weird 7th grade play, it was a weird 7th grade play.
I mean, no judgment here, none whatsoever. Okay, maybe a little bit,
just a tiny bit, but like I really really liked it, and my teacher at the time who got me into it ended up teaching at my high school also, and so I took his drama class in high school because I really liked acting, and it was the only way that I could do it because like classes were just too expensive for me. Like and like growing up, we were like poor, but we didn't exactly have money to like just throw away on frivolous things that were unnecessary. And like at the time, my acting was just something that I liked doing. It wasn't gonna get me anywhere, so it's like what happens when you come from like a POC family that never really like entertains the arts and stuff like that. You better than anyone know that. But like now that I'm older and I'm working, I can actually take these classes for myself. But now I feel like time is an issue. Like I'm too old now somehow.
Yeah, no, I definitely feel that because like looking back, like really going like introspective here. In middle school, like I was always involved with like Broadway junior productions, and I was always backstage and like crew, and like it's funny to see how something like that, like working like stage management, spotlights, etc., translates into university me taking a film course and then falling in love with production and then working in film and TV. Like some things you can just like see the path for when you look backwards. But yeah, I mean, this really was just an update for ourselves because like there's a lot of fun in the uncertainty of investing into something that you have no idea if it'll pay off or not, And I mean, the hardest part is always starting something, and I'm glad that we decided to start again for like the 5th time. Because yeah, it's fun and it's memories. Because we both know we have really, really bad memories.
Horrible memories.
So yeah. Thanks to us and maybe future us whenever we decide to take a stroll down memory lane and rewatch, quote unquote, where we came from, But, ooh, I also got a buzz.
Yeah.
Group chat's lit.
Also, like, honestly, thanks to our present selves, because, like, what we are doing right now, honestly, sets the course for what 3 years from now us is doing, whether we know it or not. Like, this might have no impact. It might have a huge impact. It might have a very minor impact. It might have an indirect impact. I feel like most things are indirect. Like, you do something that leads to something else, that leads to something else.
For sure.
Like, you went with me to that huge group interview, which led to me getting a job that I genuinely enjoyed for some time, which led me it honestly gave me a little more confidence. Like the fact that I had to deal with all those people all the time.
Yeah.
I feel like it's made me a better actress because you know how many ridiculous people I get that I have to not laugh in their faces.
That'll be a whole
But also,
episode.
like,
Shirley's customer experiences.
yeah. Oh, yeah. So many customer, like, dumb customer experiences. But it's not even that. It's just, like, sometimes people get frustrated because they don't understand something and they try to take it out on you. And it's just, like, you have to not let it get to you. And, like, it's happened to me plenty of times. And I've honestly, like, been commended on, like, I don't know how you didn't lose it with this person, like, by my coworkers or even my manager. You'll be like, I don't know how you didn't lose it, like, on this dude who's just flat out being, like, aggressive to you. And I'm like, I'm also kind of used to it. But that's a whole nother story about how me and my coworker, aka manager, had a whole conversation on how him being a tall white male means he gets more respect than me because I'm tiny, Hispanic, and a woman. But that's another episode.
Anyways, yes, thank you again for watching and or listening. And this was also supposed to be a 5-minute thing and suddenly is an 11-minute thing. But appreciate you, appreciate us, which is a weird thing to say. Stay safe, hydrated, and I hope that when we do look back on this, we're proud of wherever we are in that current day or whatever the future holds, you know. I just hope that we're at least content.
Yeah.
So yeah, until next time, maybe it's Shirley's customer rants because that I feel like it feels like what's to come.
Truly.
But yeah, until next time, bye friends.